here. Nah, mate. She drives shafts, innit, you know? I mean, that's not a little job. I'll send off for the parts, give me labour, you know, the VAT on that. Now, I reckon the best I could do be Wednesday.
So, in the meantime, let's rejoin the leaders, and incredibly, Gower rejoins the race in the lead. He was so far ahead going into the pits that he has kept first place. And the gap is increasing between my words, which can be extremely irritating indeed. And here is the unique in-car camera giving us a remarkable view of the high-octane excitement actually inside Lineker's cockpit. This is nothing like real Formula One, of course. All four cars have been going round for 3 laps now without a single one of them falling to bits. So, Gower in front, then Hurst, McGrath, Lineker at the back of the pack. And Lineker has come into the pits. He's clearly been signalled by his pit team to come in. The car isn't equipped with a walkie-talkie, but with ears like that, he doesn't need one. Lineker went in 9.4 seconds, so he's still at the back of the pack. And McGrath's in trouble. Smoke absolutely pouring from his car. And there's drama at the Brooklands turn. And I have to say, at the exit of the pit lane, Gary Lineker is nowhere to be seen, much like his career in Japan. And there's Lineker at the back, the nation's favourite grey-haired, juggy-eared ex-footballer trying hard to get back in contention. And look at this! And look at that! And this! Now have a quick gander at this! And look at that! Now back to the race. And McGrath is in the pits, probably for refuelling. Yes, it's for refuelling, and he's in a hurry. No time for a garlic bread. 5, 6, 7, 8 passes, an entire quadruple Johnny Pizza in 8.2 seconds. This is a record. So, Gower ahead of Hurst by 1.82 seconds, with the 2 Jordans trailing way behind. And there goes McGrath into the straight. He's got an 8-litre capacity, which is almost as much as the car. And there is the caravan. They took the wrong turning on the way to Winchelsea, and they've been going round and round for 9 hours now. A fantastic row going on in the front seats about Mrs. Henderson's map reading. But the good news is that they've just broken their own lap record. So 1, Gower, 2, Hurst, 3, McGrath and Lineker a disappointing 4th. There's Gower in the lead, but Lineker can console himself with the fact that this is the longest distance ever driven by a professional footballer without being stopped for drink driving. And there's a tremendous tussle for the lead going on between Gower in the blue helmet and Hurst in the pink. It's absolutely neck and neck. And I have to say, I don't know why the Brazilian director is showing us this. In fact, I don't know why we employed a Brazilian director in the first place. And Hurst has snatched the lead. Hurst and Gower jockeying at high speed. It's almost as if their wheels weren't touching the ground. And with the excitement at fever pitch, it's time for a commercial break.
If you've enjoyed this video, why not try the other video that They Think It's All Over Rain? They Think It's All Over No Holds Barred is a festival of good-humoured family fun, with the occasional fuck thrown in. Available now for all quality stockists.
And Hurst tries to go through on the outside. He's taken it too wide. He's off. He's in the gravel. Lee Hurst is out of the race. Oh, I hope and pray that the car's all right. Let's just enjoy that humiliating moment for Lee Hurst again from a variety of angles. There he goes, the bald git. McGrath goes into second place and gets a friendly wave of encouragement from his company rival. And Gower is on his own, as he has been for so many of the nights in his life. And Gower takes the checkered flag. He waves to his delighted domestic staff. There they are, who've lost a day's wages to come here today. sign autographs. And there's Rory McGrath jotting down his phone number on a piece of card. And for once, not putting it up in a phone box.
So, that's it from Silverstone. But if you want to see any more motor racing, you can always switch over to ITV, where the coverage will continue for at least another 2 weeks. Meanwhile, it's back to me in the studio. So David gets 10 points for winning, Gary and Rory get 5 points each for tying in second place, and Lee gets bugger all for failing to finish. 10 points each then, and a complete waste of a day. So at the end of that round, Gary's team have 17 points and David's team have 20. We now demonstrate the remarkable transformation that comes over sportsmen as soon as they see anyone carrying a camera in our photo opportunities round. We want to know what stories lie behind the pictures. David team's first, here's yours. So, that's Gary Lineker and a giraffe, but what's the reason for the pose? And also I want to know what's the reason for that coat later, Gary.
It's good in its day.
I don't just leave that for a second. So Gary Lineker and a giraffe, what do we think, David's team?
Well, first of all, a little tip for you, Gary. Next time you're having a photograph, try and keep your bush inside the trousers. I think this is one of your infamous crisp adverts, isn't it? The recent one where you met Ginger Spice.
Or a new flavour of crisps, giraffe and onion.
Ooh, doesn't that get your taste buds going?
I'd say, until I saw this photo, I've got to be honest, I didn't realise what big heads they have in the Lineker household.
They need them that big to support the ears, don't they? It's not a sort of computer dating thing going on.
Oh, come on!
I'm interested in the beginning of this.
Well,
it's a computer dating thing. Go on.
Well, obviously, I mean, it's gone horribly wrong, I guess.
Yeah, giraffes and I was expecting somebody better than that.
I'll meet you with a bunch of weeds under the giraffe, you know. Doesn't quite have that ring to it, does it?
Well, he's such an old smoothie, you see, Dave. Lineker, his hair, he gives them that cheek, look at that little boy's smile, look, he gives them that and goes, weeds? They fall at his feet as well, because he uses chloroform.
And I think Gary's saying, you don't frighten me, I've got my left hand on my knob.
Just looking at that picture there, Gary, your mum lied to you, didn't she? You never grew into it, did you?
Martin, you got any ideas?
Well, not really about this, no. Is it anything to do with Gary being in Japan?
No.
Did you play any football in Japan?
Yes.
How many games?
About 12.
12 games.
And did you play any football?
My whole
Or
career.
did you do that running around in the 6-yard box hoping it'll hit your knee again?
Is there any other way? No, I don't think so. No. Who cares about the rest of it?
So is it one of those Christmas campaigns? You know, a giraffe isn't just for Christmas? Or...
Well, it wouldn't be, would it?
I'll tell you what, it's worked, hasn't it? Who here's had a giraffe for Christmas?
You never thought of a giraffe skin coat there, mate?
That's an idea, actually.
Because it'd keep your neck warm, wouldn't it?
Now, Gary,
It's at London Zoo and they named a giraffe after me.
was that a proud moment?
I was,
Not for the giraffe.
Yeah, the answer is indeed, well done, 1 point for you there, that the giraffe was also named Gary Lineker, and Gary went along to London Zoo to have his picture taken with it. In fact, due to an hilarious mix-up, the Japanese football club, Grampus 8, actually signed the wrong Gary Lineker. Yeah, that's right. He played 2 games, hurt his toe, and buggered off to advertise crisps. Coincidentally, Rory McGrath has a baby sheep named after him, and all credit to him, he still pays maintenance. Gary's team now, and you'll never guess who's in your photo. Yes, indeed. It's David Gower washing his butt in fairy liquid. You ready to start? Any ideas?
is he just washing the red marks off the edge?
I think he need something stronger than fairy liquid, wouldn't it?
So he's wearing rubber gloves and he's just had his hands in some fairy. Is it just the bat you wash in you wash in fairy liquid, or do you wash your balls in that as well?
Don't worry about it. If you were a man, you'd respond. He insulted you on good name. Do you know what? He said your wife was an awful woman. He did. No, it was him who said it. Can I just say, I think I've busted a rib.
Well, that's an extra point for David Gower then.
This is his point at the end of where the bat should have been. He's saying, and if it had been this long, I'd have hit 6 more runs. And that would have made 8.
It's one of those cooking programs, isn't it? Can't bat, won't bat.
It's not likely to have been ready, steady, out.
Is it an advert?
It's not really an advert for fairy liquid now.
Mummy, why is your husband so soft?
Well, obviously, once you've whacked your willow, you've got to wash it.
Is he wiping off the marks left by the houseboy's buttocks? I think what's happened is that some attractive, slowly blonde called Emma or Sarah or Fiona, works for a PR company, has said to David, will you come and wash a bat in a kitchen for us? He said, yeah.
That's certainly true, but to what end?
Ideal Home Exhibition?
Is correct for 3 points, yeah, I'll give you that, yep. Yeah, that's right, he was indeed promoting the Ideal Home Exhibition. And after he'd finished washing his bat... You weren't? Why weren't you? Something at the Ideal Home.
2 points off for you.
I was there for the kitchen. Zyco Kitchens.
As long as it was in the wider ball pot.
Zyco.
Psycho kitchens. So you go in, they get kitchen devil. And then you've got the wipe clean surface.
Zyco.
Another kitchen then, basically. It doesn't matter, as long as it's within the ball part of the Ideal Home Exhibition, they get the points, I'm afraid. I'm sorry about that.
Was the kitchen a good kitchen? Was it one of those
It still is a good kitchen. They're long-lasting and hard-working. What?
Unlike you, David, eh? So, at the end of that round, David's team have 20 and Gary's team have 21. Our next round is a brand new one called Sporting Chicken. What happens is this. We show our teams a clip, in this case a women's double match at Wimbledon, and all they have to do is press their buzzers when they think the rally's about to end. The last person to buzz before the rally ends gets 3 points, but anyone who hasn't buzzed by the time it finishes loses a point, so it's dangerous to leave it too late. How long dare the teams let the rally go on before they press their buzzers? Okay, time starts now, and here comes the rally. You get 3 points, minus the one for Lee. Yes, you've all pressed, but you didn't press last. That's 2 points to David's team, which means that the score at the end of that round is Gary's team 21 and David's team 22. It's time now for our teams to feel up the famous as we play Field the Sportsman. Gary and Rory, it's you first, if you'd like to hold position.
Ah, dear.
I was the celebrity guest last time.
I remember, yes, you were.
Come on, blindfolds on, Rory.
Oh, this time.
Gary, your task is to identify a mystery sporting personality in 90 seconds through touch alone. So, can we have our first mystery guest, please? Okay.
What's that?
And your 90 seconds start now.
He's hanged himself. It's not Mike Atherton, is it? Oh. Is it? Has he got an orange in his mouth? This is very peculiar.
He's hanging 6 inches off the ground.
A lot of pubic hair. What bulge that is.
Rory,
The big bulge.
for God's sake, don't check his tongue.
He's I've got no idea what's going on. It's like having Motti commentating.
We're talking gymnast.
Gymnast. Who's that famous gymnast? Oh, you know, Suzanne Dando. I doubt it. Gymnast. Come on, Gary, you're the sports expert. Neil something.
Yeah, good.
Neil. Shitbags. Neil Shitbag.
No. Yeah, World Championship silver medalist in '93. Won every event in the
I stayed up
1993
especially
Championships.
to watch it as well.
Come on, time's running out.
What's the name? What's it? Oh.
It was, in fact, Neil Thomas. We haven't had this much white powder on the set since Paul Merson was on the show. Okay, Lee and David, if you'd like to take your positions with your blindfolds. Blindfolds on, and can we have our second mystery guest, please? Okay, and your 90 seconds start now.
Something here.
Oh, hey.
Hey, you got a drink?
Sorry, did you come here often? Wait a sec, I think we might have a lap dance.
Scotch, blue Scotch, yeah.
Hey! Oh. Well, if we can just switch the tape off now. What the fuck?
Careful, Gower. Gower dismissed once again.
Just want to say, Dave, I can't speak for you, but what with this, I'm guaranteed there's 2 Woodies in the room.
While you're up there, got any champagne? Yes, blindfolded is good, Lee. Careful. Careful, mate. Please be careful.
Hang on. Are we on the
Can we get extra points for knocking her off?
Hey, careful. Careful.
Oh, fuck!
You always do it with your eyes closed, don't
It's
you?
thinner than I thought.
Is it, It's too late, that's what it is. Blindfolds off. And it is indeed Suzanne Dando. So with neither side scoring any points, it's as you were as we finish with the bat-washing, baby-crying name game. The team in front goes first, which at the moment is David's team. So you start the name game. Lee, if you'd like to take the envelope. You know the way it works, as many names as you can in the next 90 seconds, starting now.
Motor race driver, British, never finishes a race. Correct.
Bit harsh, bit harsh.
1500 metre, 800 metre runner, British female, injured, world
Kelly
champion.
Holmes.
Correct.
Play Martin.
England football manager. Molly?
Struggle there.
British female javelin thrower, not Fatima Whitbread, the other one.
Tessa Sanderson.
Correct. This guy's got the same surname as John Lotson if we use his nickname kind of thing, and his first name is same as the Conqueror who came over here and shot an arrow into King Harold's eye.
William Motti.
Correct. I couldn't say it any more clearly than that, really. British high jumper.
Dalton Grant.
Correct. There you go. Oh, it's the same name as before, but reversed.
Dalton Grant.
No, reversed. You Pratt.
Not Lab.
This one, second name if he had, he's did, and now he. What?
Motti.
Second name if he's a footballer. No, his second name, right?
Sounds like.
You know, at the end of sex, you say, "Did you?"
Thank you.
No, not thank you.
Thank you, and here's the money.
First, no, nearly come here. First name would be First name just they give you a score.
Did you really struggle with the name of the England manager there?
I thought you were going to say England manager in a certain year, you know.
England manager
Threw me a bit.
1962 to 1960. Yeah. No, so you moved on to 29, which means that Gary's team need 9 to win. Rory, there's the envelope. Thank you. That was charming, darling.
You don't normally say sorry.
I hope I haven't interrupted your needlepoint.
Don't tell any of the other boys.
Okay, Rory, 90 seconds. 9 points needed.
Goalkeeper appeared in court recently.
Handshakers,
Boxer bites people's ears off and things like that. Yeah. Well, I'm going out with the Spice Girl that turned you down.
David Beckham.
He turned you down?
One of them did. A Russian, I think he's Russian, and Polish pole vault. Do you get Polish pole vaulters?
Sergei Bubka's, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. There's a Chesterfield footballer. His second name is, you get them in Holland and in lesbian bars. Sean Dyche. This is an American boxer, I think. Comes in tins, but don't we all? Like a vegetable. It's like caterpillars grow into the first part of it. Butter bean. Butter bean, yeah, butter beans. A Scottish rugby player. Very good, yeah. This is a Portuguese goalkeeper. You can eat it. It's a part of the girls'
Beaver.
vocabulary. Yeah, very similar.
It's on the tip of my tongue.
That's the one.
Quim.
Very good. A poet and a cricket captain. Alfred was the poet.
Lord Tennyson.
Yeah, very good. My cousin, fast bowler, Australian.
Well, there goes my chances of ever doing songs of praise. And so at the end of that nail-biting encounter, in fact, David's team have 29, but Gary's team have got 30. Over this evening. So thanks to David Gower, Lee Hurst and John Watson, Gary Lineker, Rory McGrath and Fred McCauley. We're all off to stick some sellotape over the little hole in this video and record the X-Files over the top. I'm Nick Hancock. They think it's all over. It is now.